Welcome back, my dear friends, to Learn with Akash. Today I'm here with a new topic, which is the second part of the linear equation, which is the elimination method. So let's go. So last in my previous video, what we have learned about substitution method, and substitution method, what we did, we just derived it from its own topic name. Okay, so same thing we are going to do it here also. What we have here, elimination method. Elimination method, from the term elimination method itself, we can have classified that it will be nothing but eliminating numbers or the variables. So there are two important rules to eliminate a number. First thing, they should be a same number. Okay, so the x and the y should be equal. Second thing, they should be in opposite symbols. Opposite symbols in the sense x should be plus or negative, and y should be, if this is plus means this should be negative, if this is minus means this should be positive. Okay, why? If you ask means, for example, if I am taking, okay, minus 4 plus 4, what will you get? Nothing but 0. Why 0? Here it's minus. So what happens over here? Minus into plus, we'll get it as minus. So minus minus, we'll get 0. What if they both are in a positive? Same number. So if I'm giving minus 4 equal to 0, no. Our answer is no. Why? Minus into minus will become plus. So 4 plus 4 will get it as 8. So what we should do is that both the rules should be same. The two rules are both the numbers should be same and both the numbers should be having opposite symbols. So now let's solve a small equation under this topic, elimination method. Okay. So for example, I am taking x plus y, which is equal to 5, and 2x minus 3y, which is equal to 4. Okay, now what were the two rules which I taught you earlier? It was nothing but there should be something common, or the two numbers, both should have the same value. So let's check what is common. Anything is common. Here it's 1x, but here it's 2x. So they both are not common. Y and 3y, no, they are not common. 5 and 4, they are also not common. So what should I do? I should not leave the page blank. What should I do? I should just make them common. I should try to make them common. What all things we can make common? We can make common, like what can be multiplied to make the both common. If I into 5, I'll get here also 20, here also 20. But what happens? It will getting extended. So what will I do? I'll just here into 3, but here 3 is there, so it will be common. So here 2 and here 2. Into 2 is enough. So no need to multiply into 3 or 5. It's your wish to multiply it with 4 or 3 or 2. So I am going with the x. I need to make the common as x. So what over here is, I am making the smaller number multiplying. I cannot multiply only this term. Why? Because as I told in my previous question in my substitution method, what we did, I explained it, we should not multiply them wholly. We should not multiply only one of those. We should multiply the whole pair. But here what we are going to do, we should go to multiply only this pair. Okay. So what happens is into 2, so that they both will become common. So what we'll get it as 2x plus 2y, and which is equal to 10. And the down term will be the same, which will be 2x minus 3y, which is equal to 4. So the second thing what we need to do is, we need to make them unpositive. They both should be not, both symbols should be different. So here let's check, they both are positive. So we cannot make them, so it's not capable. We cannot cancel them because they both are positive. So what we should do, we should make them, one of them we should make it as negative. So I'll just go with the bottom one. Okay. So here it is positive. So I'll just multiply it minus 1. So if I multiply it minus 1 only with this, we can't. So I should multiply the whole pair. So minus 1 into 2x will give you minus 2x, and minus 1 into minus 3y will give you plus 3y, and minus 1 into plus 4 will give you minus 4. Now what we should do, we can cancel these both. Now rest what we have is 2y plus 3y. Okay, so we'll just solve them. 2y plus 3y will get it as 5y, and 10 minus 4 will give it as 6. Now what is the value of y will be? Y will be equal to 6 by 5. Now we got the answer for y. Now let's find the answer for x. So what we got is, the first thing is x is plus y is equal to 5. Okay, so x plus 5. Now we'll just transfer the value over here, so which will be x plus 6, 5 should be equal to 5. Okay, now I'll just transplant it over here. So x will be equal to 5 minus 6, 5. Okay, so now what I should do, I cannot minus them both at the same time because they both are not having the same fraction. So what should I do? I should make them having the same fraction. So what should I do? I have 1 over here, so I should multiply with 5 to the denominator and the numerator. So what will I get? X is equal to 25 by 5 minus 6 by 5. So which will be equal to 25 minus 6 by 5. So what will be the answer for x? It is nothing but 19 by 5. Now we got the value for x and y. So this is how to verify our answer. By finding the x itself, we had verified it, and this is how to use an elimination method. So let's solve some more equation under this topic. Okay, now let's solve a small problem under this method, elimination method. Okay, now I have here 3x plus 4y equal to 10 and 2x minus 2y equal to 2. So in this two pair nothing is common, so I should make them common. So if I need to make them common, as you know, I should multiply them. So here 3 and 2 are there. What will be common if I multiply them reversely? Means what will I get? I can get 6x as common. So I'll do it. So what will happen? 3 into 2. So this whole thing will come into 2 and this whole term will be into 3. Okay, now what will happen? Let's see. So 3x into 2 will be 6x plus 8y equal to 20. And next one will be 6x minus 6y equal to 6. Okay, now we got as this common. The second rule is to make them into an opposite symbols. So opposite symbol means I need to multiply it with minus 1 the whole term. Okay, the whole term I need to multiply it with minus 1. So if I need to multiply it minus 1 into 6 plus, it will be minus 6x. Then this will become plus over here and this will become minus over here. So plus 6x and minus 6x can get cancelled. And the next one we should do is, we should add these both. We'll get 14y which is equal to 14. Now what we should do? Y should be equal to 1. So 14 by 14 will get 1. So y is equal to 1. Now let's find the value of x. X's value will be nothing but x is equal to, what happens, so at the first term what they gave is 3x plus 4y should be equal to 10. So we'll make the value over here. So 3x plus 4 should be 10. So 3x is equal to 6. So 4 minus 10 is 6. So x will be equal to 6 divided by 3, which is nothing but 2. So our y value is 1 and x value is 2. So let's solve another problem under this topic. Okay, now let's solve another problem, but last time what we did it in a perfect number. But now what we are going to do? We are going to do it in a fraction number. So fraction number, for example, I took x by 2 plus 2y by 3, which is equal to minus 1. And the next one as x minus y by 3, which is equal to 3. So what should I do now? I should just make them into a common thing, or I should eliminate them in a fraction number. So for eliminating them in a fractionate number itself, it will be so complicated. So what should I do? I'll just make it more simpler so that it will be easy to understand. So what should I do now? I should make them into a normal number. To make a denominator normal number, I should simplify them. So I will simplify them as much as I can. So the first one what we have over here is x by 2 plus 2y by 3 should be equal to minus 1. So to simplify them, first I should add them. So to add them, what should I do? I should make their denominator same. So what if I factorize them, what will I get? 6. So the denominator is 6. So what should I do? I should multiply it by 3, the numerator, and I should multiply by 2, the denominator and the numerator. So 3 into x will get it as 3x by plus 2 into 2y will be 4y, and 3 into 2 will be 6, and 2 into 3 will be also 6. So which is equal to minus 1. Now I cannot cut them or simplify them now. Why? Because I don't know the value of x or y. What if the value of x is 0? What if the value of y should be 5? So it won't get divided by the 6. So what should I do? I should just leave it like that. But I cannot leave it like that because I need it in a perfect number. But still this is in a fraction number. So what should I do? I'll just make this to the left hand side. To the left hand side, here it is in division. So here it will be in multiplication. So 3x plus 4y is nothing but minus 1 into 6, which is equal to minus 6. Now we got the first equation over here. The second thing also will do the same thing over here, what we have done over here. So the second one will be x minus y by 3, which is equal to 3. So x minus y by 3, which is equal to 3. Now I should make them common, but here it's 1. So into 3 and into 3. Okay. So 3x minus y, which is 3, and which is equal to 3. Now as we did over here, we just transferred it from the right to left. So same we are going to do over here. So what happens? 3 into 3 will be 9. So 3x minus y will be equal to 9. So now we have over here. Now what we should do? We should just eliminate them. So 3x plus 4y, which is equal to minus 6, and 3x minus y, which is equal to 9. Now we got over here. Now what we should do? They both are common, but what is the mistake over here, or what is missing over here? The symbols are not, they're common. They should be different. So what should I do to make them different? I should multiply them with minus 1. So if I multiply plus 3x into minus 1, what will get? Minus 3x. So minus 3x and plus y it will become, and over here it will be minus 9. So I can cancel these both. So what will happen? I will get it as plus 5y, and minus 6 minus 9, I will get it as minus 15. Why I got minus 15, you may ask. Why I got minus 15? Because here the larger numbers over here is 9. So its symbol also is minus. So what should I do? I should put the largest number symbol. So the largest number symbol over here is minus. So after adding them, I kept it as minus. Now what should I do? Here it is multiplication on this side. So when I transfer from this side to that side, it will be in division. So y will be equal to minus 15 by 5, which is nothing but minus 3. Now I got minus 3 over here. So y value I got as minus 3. Now what should I do? I should find the value of x. X is nothing but 3x plus 4y should be equal to minus 6. Now I should replace the value of minus 3 over here. So 3x plus minus 3 into 4 is nothing but minus 12. So minus 12 in brackets equal to minus 6. So 3x minus 12 should be equal to minus 6. Now what should I do? I should just transfer it from here to here. So 3x will be nothing but minus 6 plus 12, which is equal to 3x will be equal to minus 6 minus 12 will be getting nothing but 6. 6 is plus 6. Why? Because here the larger number is 12 and its symbol is plus. So I'll get it as plus 6. Plus 6 I got. Now what should I do? I should divide them. Over here it's multiplication. So when I divide them, what will I get? X will be equal to 6 by 3, which is nothing but 2. So x value also I got, which is 2, and y value also I got, which is minus 3. Now let's solve some word problems under this. So now we have an age related question. So now let's solve them. 5 years ago, Nuri was thrice as Sonu. So 5 years in the past, Nuri was thrice as Sonu's age. So, and 10 years later, Nuri will be twice as old as Sonu. So 10 years later in the means 10 years in the future. So after in the present 5 years later, and after that in the 10 years future, what happens is Nuri's age was twice as Sonu. So what happens? We should find their age. So 5 years ago. So for Nuri's age, let me take x, and for Sonu's age, let's take it as y. So 5 years ago means x minus 5. Which will be equal to Sonu is nothing but 3 into y minus 5. This is the first equation. Now let's just simplify them. So I should multiply these both. So I'll get x minus 5, which is equal to 3y minus 15. So here 5 is this. What will I do? I'll just transplant this 5 over here. Okay. So what happens is x minus 3y, which is equal to minus 10. So now we got the first one. First equation we got. Now let's find the second one from the question itself. So 10 years later in the means 10 years at the future. 10 years later what happens is it will be twice as old as Sonu. So 10 years later in the hence means x plus 10, which will be equal to twice. So 2 into y plus 10. So what we'll get over here is x plus 10 will be equal to 2y plus 20. Okay. So now I'll just transplant it over here. So what will I get? X plus 2y. So x minus 2y will be equal to 10. So 10 minus 20 will get it as 10. So now we have both the equation. Now what we should do? Nothing but we should just eliminate them. So x minus 3y equal to 10 and x minus 2y, which is equal to 10. So here it will be minus 10. So what happens is now we should just make their symbols not same. So minus 7, so minus over here, plus over here and minus over there. So I can eliminate these both. Now rest minus 3y plus 2y will be nothing but minus 1y, and minus 10 minus minus 10 will get it as 20, minus 20. So I can cut these both symbols and y will be equal to nothing but 20. Now how to find the value of x? As you know, we should just substitute the value of y over here. So x minus 3y. X minus 3y. So value of y over here is nothing but 20. So I should multiply it 3 into 20. So I'll get it as 60. So x minus 60 should be equal to minus 10. So what should I do over here? I should just transplant it over there. So what will I get? X will be equal to 60 plus 10. So here it's minus, so plus into minus will be always minus. So it will become minus 10. Okay, so x value will be, x is equal to 50. Now we got Sonu's Nouri's age will be nothing but 50 and Sonu's age will be nothing but 20. So now we got both their ages. Now let's solve another word problem under this topic. Okay, now let's solve a complicated question at the end of our section. So over here what we have, the sum of a 2-digit number is 9. Also 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the digit. Find the number. Oof, this is a big complicated number. So let's make it more simpler. We'll learn it again, we'll read it again once more in a slowly way. The sum of a 2-digit number is 9. So the sum of a 2-digit number. 2-digit number means not like 91 plus 90, not like that. That's not a 2-digit, but here what they told only sum of a 2-digit number, not sum of 2-digit number. So it will be only 1-digit number, which will be equal to 9, which should be equal to 9. So what is over here now? What is the thing? They meant that 8, the tens place plus the ones place should be equal to 9. So as I took for an example, I took the tens place as 8 and the ones place as 1. So what happens over here? So we got the first one, which is a x plus y is equal to 10, 9 let's keep. So we got the first rule. X plus 9 is equal to 9. So next one is also 9 times of this number. So 9 times of this number should be equal to twice of the number reversing it. So twice of the number reversing it. Reversing in the sense, but over here what? Okay, by reversing it means not like y plus x like that. But what mistake we made over here? Y plus x. What mistake over here? Not into 2, not that. So if it's thinking closely over here, what we did? The place value. The place value means over here if I'm having 91. Okay, if I'm dividing it into 2 number, if I add should means I should get 91. So it won't be like 9 plus 1. No. So I won't get 91 if I add this. I'll get only 10. So I should get 91. So what should I do? The place value of 9 over here is nothing but 90. So the place value of 9 in 91 is 90. And the place value of 1 is nothing but 1. So 90 plus 1 should be equal to 91. So we got the first one. Now what we should do is, we should make them in that form. So what it will be, so the bigger number. So the bigger means in the tens place number, what I am doing, I am taking it as the 10y, I will take it as the tens place number. So 9 into the tens place number will be 10y plus x should be equal to 2. Okay, 2 into the reverse of this number. So here it's y. So when I reverse this number, what happens is the ones place. So 91 is there, no? When I reverse it, I'll get it as 19. So 19's one will be the tens place and the 9 will be in the ones place. So what happens over here? So 9, so x, so it will become 10x plus y. Okay. Now what we should do? We should just simplify them. So when I simplify them, what will I get? 90y plus 9x should be equal to 20x plus 2y. Now we got over here. Now what we should do? We should just derive it, or we should just subtract it or stuff. Okay, now what happens over here is, what we should do is we should just cancel it over here. So what we should do, 2x, 20x is there and 9x is there. So I should minus these both. So when I transfer it this side, what happens is 90y plus 9x minus 20x will be equal to 2y. So 9x minus 20x will be nothing but 90y minus 11x. Okay, so 11x will be there. So 11x minus 90y is there, no? 90y will go over that side, or this 2y will be coming over here. So what happens is 90y minus 2y, what we'll get is nothing but minus 88y. So 11y, x will be nothing but minus 88y, and over here what will come? So last time what will be, there will be something reminder over here, but here nothing is there. So what is everything will be 0. So equal to 0. So we got our second thing also and our first one also. But wait, we'll stop over here. I don't need to multiply this with 11 to make it common. So I will just divide these both. So they both are equal only, no? So 1x is equal to 1 into 8, x is equal to 88. So 11 into 8 is equal to 88. So what will come? It will become 1x minus 8y, which is equal to 0. I made it more simpler now. Now I don't need to multiply it with anything. So I'll rub the middle part. So it is nothing but 1x minus 8y, which is equal to 0. Now what should I do? I should nothing but change their symbols. So I'll change their x symbols. So plus, and over here minus. So I can cancel these both. Now they both are in the plus, so I'll get it as 9y is equal to 9 and y is equal to nothing but 1. Okay, 9 by 1 is equal to 1. So x plus y should be equal to 9. So x will be nothing but y I am transferring. So x will be nothing but 8. So the place of x will be 8. How I got 8? So x plus y. So y value is 1. So 1 should be equal to 9. So x is nothing but 9 minus 1, which is equal to 8. Now we got the value of x and y. They told us to find the number, not the value of x or y. So what should I do? I should just reverse it over there. Oh, so this is in the tens place. Tens place means what will be? It will be 1, and this is in the ones place because we made it like that, no? So ones place what will go? Here it will be the 8. So what we got, the number is 18. So for finding 18 only we did this much. So now we have come to the end of our section. So thanks for watching my video. If you have any doubt under this topic, you can just write in your comment box, and I will put a next video under this topic. Thank you.